Hey there. Today we talk a little bit about the knife that I'm using, machete or Sami knife, as you can call it as you please, pretty much. It is kind of a machete though. Huge knife, quite heavy to be honest, and if you have it on the belt, it dangles quite a bit. However, a Klima has a corporation partnership with Lars Monsen, where the knife is from, where they actually have a pair of pants that has another attachment point here, so the knife actually goes quite well with the pants and with your legs, basically, in movements. So the knife itself is 440C stainless steel, hard as hell, and as you can see, it is a solid piece, which is really important if you want to have a working knife. This is huge, so the smaller ones, this one is called Anarjohka, and this is the biggest version. Lars Monsen equipment has other knives in smaller scale, but they all have the same kind of like solid stainless steel knife, basically, setup. The smaller versions, they are a little bit like thinner in the blade, but other than that, they're pretty much the same structurally. Really awesome knife, hard as hell. You see, like you can chop with it whatever you want to. This little hook here, as you saw in the introduction, is a little hook where you can use it for whatever you want to, but the main idea is to use it when you have a coffee pot or whatever, you put it on the stove. That's the main idea. Not on the stove, I mean on open fire or on a stove or wherever you have it. Really handy, but it's just a gimmick, basically. Otherwise, the handle is the problem with Lars Monsen equipment is that the information on the website isn't really that good. So, not 100% sure what kind of wood that is here on the handle, but it's screwed in, so you can actually change it as well if you need to. It's not like hammered in or what have you. So it's good to just change it out or whatever if you need to. Has good grip. It's actually well balanced, so it's really good to chop wood or whatever you need to do with it. I always have it with me on dog sled trips and whatnot. If I need to make a fire or just have an extra knife for certain situations, like if the dogs get entangled or whatever and I have to cut something, like it goes really quickly. You can do pretty much whatever the hell you want with this knife. You can open cans, you can open whatever with it. It's the only drawback is that it's quite heavy. Really good material used. You also get this one here, fire starter with it. I haven't used it, but it's good to have, just in emergency cases, if your match is getting wet or whatever it is, it's good to have some other opportunities, other options. I obviously don't take this knife on Svalbard trips with me because there is no wood to chop, so it's really no use to have it then. But if you're going out in the wilderness or wherever you are, it's actually good options. However, if I were you, I would go for a little bit of a smaller version. I used to have a knife that is just a 12-13 centimeter knife length. The blade, that was more than enough to chop firewood and whatnot, so you don't need a big ass machete to deal with it. I honestly got this as a gift, so I'm lucky to have it, and I definitely gonna use it. And the good thing is you can abuse it since it's solidly made. It runs in about I think 190 euros. give or take, depending a little bit on where you get it from. But that's the from the Lars Monsen Equipment website. The smaller ones obviously are a little bit cheaper, so I would definitely go for a little bit of a cheaper version. If you want to have a huge ass knife, you know, that can actually use like an axe, that's the way to go, because for what you get money wise, you get a whole lot of knife. There's other companies, there's one in Sweden, produces similar versions, probably a little bit better manufactured and whatnot, you know, and given the handle and whatnot, but they usually run at like 400 euros, you know, so you definitely get your money's worth on those ones. Lars Monsen is a well-known outdoorsman in Norway, so I'm pretty sure he gets extremely good deals with the companies he's working with, you know, so check it out. Lars Monsen Equipment, Anarjohka is this one. Go for a smaller version, and you definitely have a knife that's gonna last you forever, and you can abuse it as much as you want to. Have a good one.